This video contains super awesome content not suitable for people who don't enjoy super awesomeness.
Toby Maguire got bit by a spider, but see, me, it was a goat. If you want space, I hope you take your helmet off soon as you get up to Venus and choke. I'm on a mission, won't hang by your ropes, so seeing the vision won't follow the trope. Common a moniker, raising my power level, people sleeping on me, now they woke.
What is going on, world? My name is Cammy with Cammy Loki TV, and I got my co-host, Because Chicken. What's going on with y'all?
Yo. Steve. Yo. We lit.
Hello.
Every Tuesday, Wednesday, 8 p.m. We're live, man. Come in with us. So with that being said, man, let's go straight to it. We have a lot to talk about. We got Lil Durk. He recently got arrested. Apparently, one of his homies snitched on him. So with that being said, let's check out the video so we can have full context.
A popular rap artist is behind bars after a shocking arrest, as authorities accuse him of being connected to an alleged murder-for-hire plot. Chicago rapper Durk Banks, better known by his stage name Lil Durk, was arrested yesterday after allegedly attempting to flee the country, and at this time he's being held in a Broward County jail in Florida, awaiting transfer to the U.S. Marshals. According to the FBI affidavit, the Grammy Award-winning rapper is charged with conspiracy to commit murder for hire. His arrest comes on the same day as federal prosecutors announced in California the charges of 5 other men for the attempted murder of Georgia rapper Quando Rondo, whose real name is Taquayan Bowman. Prosecutors say those 5 men all have ties to Chicago gangs and all targeted the Georgia rapper in retaliation for the murder of Chicago rapper King Von. According to prosecutors, all 5 men, who include Kevon London Grant, aka Vonnie, Asa Houston, aka Boogie, David Brian Lindsay, aka Brown Eyes, Keith Jones, aka Flocka, and DeAndre Dontrell Wilson, aka Didi. They all face charges including conspiracy to commit murder for hire, committing murder for hire involving death, and use of a machine gun in a violent crime resulting in death. And the most serious charge carries up to the death penalty if convicted. According to prosecutors, all 5 men have ties to Lil Durk's hip-hop group Only the Family, also known as OTF. OTF was founded by Lil Durk more than a decade ago. And according to the FBI, OTF members engage in violence, including murder and assault, at the direction of Lil Durk and to maintain their status in OTF. King Von, whose real name was Davon Bennett, was also a part of OTF and frequently collaborated with and was a longtime friend of Lil Durk. King Von was shot and killed in November of 2020 outside a nightclub in Atlanta. He was killed in the early morning hours of November 6 during an argument between 2 groups that escalated into gunfire. And he was fatally shot by Quando's associate Lil Tim after the argument. The indictment doesn't name Davon Bennett, aka King Von.
Can you make money by mailing people money? Sounds weird, right? Well, my students and I have delivered hundreds of...
Get out of here.
Instead, the charging documents state a high-ranking OTF member described by the initials DB got into a physical altercation with someone referred to as TB, and the circumstances surrounding that incident mirror King Von's murder. The indictment says after DB's death, co-conspirator 1 made clear in coded language that they would pay a bounty or monetary reward to anyone who took part in killing TB for his role in DB's murder. That co-conspirator is allegedly Lil Durk, who authorities say made it known he would pay a bounty to anyone who killed Quando Rondo. According to the court documents, the men used an OTF-associated credit card to buy plane tickets to LA in August of 2022 to search for TB, who is allegedly Quando Rondo, and using funds provided by Lil Durk. Durk allegedly texted an associate arranging the flight, "Don't book no flights under no names involved with me." And prosecutors claim when there, Kevon Grant booked a hotel room for the men to stay at and provided the others with firearms. Grant allegedly procured cars, ski masks, and firearms that were used to find, track, and kill TB. According to the FBI, there is video evidence that Durk was staying at the house in the San Fernando Valley that day.
A lot of the stories that we cover here at Law and Crime are very tough to tell, but part of the reason we're able to keep bringing you these types of stories is
allegedly rented 2 cars, one of which had a fake license plate for the men to use and follow Rondo and his 24-year-old cousin. But when Rondo and his cousin stopped for gas, according to prosecutors, Asa Houston allegedly drove to a nearby alley before Keith Jones, David Brian Lindsay, and a third unidentified man known in the indictment as co-conspirator 2 carried out the shooting, which was captured on surveillance video. Rondo wasn't injured. However, his cousin passed away after being fatally wounded. According to court documents, the 5 men and co-conspirators used facilities of interstate and foreign commerce, such as planes, cars, cell phones, and the internet with intent that the murder of TB be committed. After the shooting, according to the indictment, the men went to a nearby burger spot to discuss payment. Then on the same day, the credit card was used to purchase tickets for Keith Jones, David Bryan Lindsay, Asa Houston, DeAndre Wilson, and co-conspirator 2 to travel back to Chicago. Lil Durk wasn't named in the charging documents against Grant, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston. But according to the indictment, the defendants were offered money and lucrative music opportunities with OTF for the murder of Quando Rondo. Prior to Lil Durk's arrest, the Chicago rapper was being sued by the mother of Chicago drill rapper FBG Duck. FBG Duck was murdered in 2020, and his death led to several convictions in a federal conspiracy trial last January. But his mother sued Lil Durk, OTF, and King Von's estate, alleging they were all involved in the shooting as well. According to the suit, OTF operates as a criminal enterprise. After Grant, Jones, Lindsay, Wilson, and Houston were arrested Thursday, the FBI says Durk booked 2 flights from South Florida airports, one to Dubai and one to Switzerland. He then reportedly booked a flight to Italy, but was arrested in Miami before he could board that flight. Lil Durk and the other defendants are being held pending their transfer back to LA. I want to bring on now Detective Eric Barnes to break down this case even further. Eric,
what's our
That's
opinion
a
so
lot.
far? That is a lot.
Damn.
That's a lot. That was a lot of information.
For
Well,
real.
I didn't know what OTF stood for until
Me
just
neither.
now.
Me neither.
Only the family.
Yeah, I always wonder. I'm like, what does OTF mean? On the phone? That's what I thought. Maybe on the phone or on the something. I don't know. But damn, that's kind of scary too. The links that people will go to get you, which is why like you gotta watch yourself. Like that's crazy. And there's a lot of people involved, and this has apparently been going on for a while. Because I was gonna be like, oh my god, somebody tried to kill Quando Rondo.
Yeah, but here's the thing though. Quando Wando, he knew what's going on, man. Like,
And
don't
I
get
didn't
me
know
wrong.
Vaughn and well, see, I'm so removed from the hip hop game. I didn't know Vaughn and Dirk were good friends.
Yeah, they were good, great friends. Yeah.
You didn't know that?
Yeah.
Oh, you
I
kind of
think
crazy.
maybe because everybody used to right when he died, they said like be like, I don't know what they were saying to Dirk. They used to have a tweet where everybody was tweeting Dirk. And it was just like I figured maybe I don't understand the politics. So I didn't know whether they were friends, whether they were beefing. I don't understand hip hop politics a lot. So a lot of times if people say things about a person, I can't tell whether it's a friend or a foe.
Okay,
But this is crazy.
here's my 2 cents in that
I think
situation. They mix the internet. I mean, the real shit and the internet. You know, these two don't mix.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people was telling him. I mean, on social media, people were saying, "Oh, you don't slide for Vaughn." And
Oh,
then,
that's what it was. There was a hashtag slide for Vine. I never understood what that meant.
yeah. So now,
It was it right now.
once
That's what everybody was saying.
once he got arrested, the same people now telling him he's stupid. You know what I'm saying?
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. And it's like the lengths that he went to, that goes to show that money can get you moved out of the way. This man bought plane tickets, rental cars.
Yeah.
Dude, that's scary. That is scary, which is a reason why I don't like post my family, a reason why I don't never post like where I'm at in the moment. And it's
Yeah.
like 'cause people will find you, and then for you to again, this is a whole operation.
Yeah, and like I said, I think I said that before. See me, I remember when I used to stay in that place, somewhere in Fort Pierce, bro. Somebody told me, my car, it was a red car, red rims and shit like that. You know, a couple times, a few people that didn't want to know my house, they told me, yeah, man, I think I saw your car. I'm like, nah, that ain't my car.
Hello.
I I park in the back. You know what I'm saying? Because shit get dangerous. Sometimes there's certain things you don't care about, but other people do. So you got to be careful.
Bingo. And you never know how somebody's feeling. And then you never know how people might feel about you because you'd be surprised. Stuff is crazy, which is why I stay on the move. I try to stay in a different city every week type shit. So,
Yep. Yeah, that's
but you
me.
got to stay positive and you got to stay prayed up. And it's just like this story is deep and dangerous. And they hadn't even touched on Buddy, his friend.
Yeah. So this guy you saw on the screen right now, that's one of his. That's the guy that snitched on him. He was wearing a wire and shit. So this guy,
Crazy.
yeah. So he gave him a house, a car. He did 12 years in jail.
$50,000 in cash. I read up on this part of the story because I
This
think this is newer than what they just explained. I didn't know any of that other stuff they just told us, but this is dirty.
yeah, man. The same guy snitch on him, man. Like bring everybody down.
You changed this person's life when they got
Like
out. You get what I'm saying? Gave them everything they needed. And this same person will that's wild to me.
it
That's
is
wild.
crazy.
And is he out or is he locked up?
It,
What was that? No, the guy, not Dirk, the guy.
yeah, the guy. I think he locked up too.
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. You can't trust your day one. That's crazy. And it's like, what did they do? What did they have to get out of it? Like, why? What was their motive behind doing that?
He bring the whole crew down, the whole entire crew. Just one dumb motherfucker. Here, this is him right. This is him right. Look at with the McDonald's. Hey, that's
No,
crazy.
tell me that it's not an interrogation room.
It is.
No, it is not. That is crazy. And I know this is the moment where he knew he fucked up.
Yeah, man. What? Yeah, yeah.
Like, how do you do that? And these people blessed you. Like, at the end of the day, regardless of what Dirk did or did not do, one
Mm.
thing that he was in your life is a blessing,
Exactly, bro. You came from
regardless of the
jail.
character. Bingo.
You
This
came
man was
from
a
jail,
blessing into your life, and you're willing to trade all that for what looks like a what? A cheeseburger?
man, bro. You came from jail. The man gave you $50,000, man. You know, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like right now, $50,000,
When you
it
get
ain't
50,
it ain't shit if you work for it. But when somebody give it to you, bro,
bingo, and you're fresh out with no game plan type shit.
man, bro, and give you a house and a car. What the?
Fresh out, no game plan. You're great. I would never turn on this person, even if we had a
Never.
falling out. You changed my life, and I appreciate the role that you played when you played it. I might not like you right now, but I could never set you up. That is crazy.
Bro, even if it didn't give you money, the fact that he's in position to have you around him, you can make money by being around him, bro.
Grammy Award winning.
You feel me?
You get what I'm saying? This man is not little league rap. This man is not little league rap. This man has done his thing. And this man is clearly doing, and it's like, he trusted you for you to even be it's like
You're
my
wrong.
thing is with him, what was his motive? Why was he okay with doing that? Like, was he getting a sentence
Mm.
reduction? Were the feds paying him? What was his motive?
I think it was I think he caught a gun charge, and that's why he snitched from what the street
And you
shit.
could have been living lovely at whatever facility they sent you to, because if Buddy was willing to do that, and if you were smart, you got a house, you got this 550K. You get what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Hopefully, you were smart enough to do something with it to cause it to make itself money. You could be sitting lovely in there with a gun charge, depending on like what strike this was. Like, it don't even depend on what strike it was. You should have never done that. That's
Exactly.
crazy. Put on a
Yeah.
wire to go incriminate your blessing.
Your blessings, man, and
Your
everybody else blessings,
blessing.
not just yours. It's a bunch of people. He killed a lot of people, man. Because by Lil Durk, you know, Lil Durk behind bars right now. A lot of people
Bingo.
lose
He's at the
jobs.
top of the empire.
Yeah.
So
Just
everything up
one
under it, like, what are we
motherfucker.
gonna do now? Like,
Yeah, man.
that's
That is
crazy.
and
And then
big.
you're getting these. Now you got these people doing time because they got hard evidence. That is nasty. You
Yeah,
are a wire. You are trash.
he is. He is. If a human if a human trash if trash was a human, that would be this guy, man.
It would be that this you were a wire on your blessing. It wasn't like this wasn't your dog. Like this motherfucker clearly cared about you. And not only did you take him down, how many people that they say was indicted after this?
Oh, it's a bunch. It's like 5 more.
Right.
Like I know they got you for somewhere deep, deep down in PC. Well, hopefully, but you know, after they use you, they don't give a fuck about you. So maybe they might not have
Mm-hmm.
you somewhere deep, deep down in PC. Maybe they have something like a broom handle deep, deep down inside you.
Man, look at the
That's
Because
burger.
that's
crazy.
He
what you're
eating
eating.
burgers and shit.
Gotta
Man.
give him a happy meal.
Big chicken,
Mhm.
you back.
Man,
Yeah, I'm back. I had a little connection issues, but I've been catching what y'all been saying, and it isn't it's crazy that the loyalty isn't loyalty anymore.
Yeah, I agree.
that's sad. Like, and that's sad. This man built an
Sad.
empire for himself and for the people around him. And
Right.
again, I'm not condoning the things that is alleged took place. I'm not condoning any violence, murder, gangs, affiliation. I'm not. But I'm talking strictly on the loyalty aspect of this thing. Like this is really sad and this is really heartbreaking.
Yeah.
It is. It is. But yeah, man. But anyways, we got the next story. We have a police officer. I think chicken. Okay, give me 1 second, please. I apologize. Yeah, we have a police officer. He is a racist guy, and he did some questionable things. And he finally got arrested. So with that being said, let's check out the video. 1 second. There we go.
Plain clothes.
Metro Police called to the home of one of their own, a sergeant already suspended on previous charges, now being charged with possession of child pornography. Our cameras captured the officers set up around the home of Kevin Menon near Decatur and Gowan. We also saw officers coming out of the home with different items. Menon is in the Clark County Detention Center tonight. He's expected in court tomorrow. And this is not the sergeant's first run-in with the law. He's been on leave accused of questionable arrests on the Strip. Fox 5 has obtained videos that sparked the Metro investigation into the sergeant and other officers working with them. Our Kim Passoff has looked through them tonight. Kim?
Yeah, so we obtained more than a dozen videos shown to a grand jury looking into the sergeant and the officers that he worked with who arrested people mostly in and around casinos on the Strip. In May, Menon was placed on leave after Metro says that he ordered those arrests without probable cause. In every case shown to the grand jury, the person detained was a black man or a man of color.
They saw us and started walking away real quick.
That's the justification for why these 4 men were stopped and detained. It's video shown to the grand jury in the case of Tourist Safety Division Sergeant Kevin Menon.
What's up, man? What's up, buddy? Hey, I'm the sergeant. Are you? I don't know who you are.
In this incident on May 5th, Menon is accused of shoving a fellow officer in the chest who was making a legal arrest after he didn't recognize Menon in plain clothes.
He bumped into me and then you guys were right behind me, literally.
I didn't see.
It was a setup.
I didn't see anything.
It's on your camera.
This is video of that incident where Menon can be seen shoulder checking the man on a pedestrian bridge. 2 uniformed Metro officers follow and detain him. This is a text message exchange presented to the grand jury. One officer writing, quote, hunting PC still. And Menon wrote, shoulder check someone and smash. Come arrest me in a sec. Soon as I make contact with them. Then detain and identify them. Just explain that the guy was detained, me, me was committing fraud with fake money, and due to my interaction with them, they are being contacted. Simple. And that is exactly what appears to play out here. The sergeant approaching two men and starting a conversation. Fellow officers immediately swoop in and take him away, and then approach the two men.
Hey, do you guys know him? You don't know him?
He just walked up on it.
The uniformed officers then detain the men and search their personal belongings. In this video that begins with no audio, a man is sitting in a chair inside a casino when he is approached by an officer and follows him out into the hallway. Though it appears no crime has been committed, he begins to question him.
Okay, cool. Where you staying at? The Link. At Link. It's not a bad spot. I stayed there before I moved here, actually, so it's not a bad place. You mind if I check your ID, make sure you don't got no warrants?
Hell to the end, I mind.
What do I got to do with this? I'm just asking, make sure you don't got no warrants or nothing.
And Menon has been charged with a dozen counts, including multiple counts of oppression under color of office and subordination of perjury. He is also accused of telling officers to lie on their reports about these incidents. We don't know if other officers involved in these problematic arrests also face discipline. It is important to note that Menon was arrested by Metro the same month as most of these reported incidents back in May.
Oh man, dude was a total shit, man.
Wow, right on the Vegas strip. He just bored.
All right,
Like
ruining people's
what?
day.
Exactly. Because especially when you're just out there, you're kind of just literally probably 90 of them are on vacation or some sort.
Bingo. Or I got my last little $20 trying to change my life.
Mm-hmm.
Please get the fuck
Right.
home. Like, that's crazy. This is why they need to have monthly drug tests and random drug tests for police officers, because too much power, absolute power corrupts. Anytime
I
that you're
agree.
behind that badge for too long, you have lost your mind. And you
Yep,
need to be drug tested and evaluated once a month and randomly.
Straight up. I agree.
I agree with you on that. I agree. And
Those
and
the ones that barely get drug tested.
and then the crazy
That man is
thing,
clearly on powder.
Clearly.
the crazy thing is, they found child pornography in his.
Oh, this is the same story. This is why you act, and then
Right.
you
That's
have
why I'm saying
now.
it started very differently.
Mm-hmm.
Those are
Okay.
two different stories. Like,
Me
that's
too.
crazy. And then they find that on your, like, you were sick. You were a sick individual.
Man,
And I hope you get what's coming to you, because you have a nice space in hell.
yes, sir. Yeah, man. By the way, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you think, man.
He
This
probably was
guy,
walking around with all that
Please, 'cause
guilt
it's
in his.
crazy.
He was walking around with all that guilt every day, so he was trying to make other people like make up for what he was doing. Right. I
And
feel
then
like.
you're setting, yeah,
Mm-hmm. Like,
you're
what
setting
the?
people up. Like, I'm
Exactly.
out here and you're about to set me up.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, just do
And
this,
then
this, and this.
everybody needs to be prosecuted to the full extent of the law that's involved in this text thread.
Oh yeah,
exactly.
facts.
And like I always said, imagine, you
Mm-hmm.
came from your house, you having a great day, out of nowhere, and then here come this motherfucker. He come out of nowhere and come bother you.
Right. I just came out of my room that I'm spending at least a band on to stay on the strip in
Hello.
Vegas, just to get harassed for no reason.
For no reason.
Bingo. Bingo. That sounds like that should be a lawsuit. All the people should get suits. And then if they got the right lawyers, they could probably sue the hotel. Quiet as
Yep.
it's kept.
That's a great point.
Bingo, because this is clearly harassment. This is clearly, what is that thing called where police set you up to commit the crime?
Mm, mm.
Oh
You know
yeah,
what I'm
that is
talking
a
about?
thing.
I know,
That
I know
is a
what.
That
thing.
there's a
Yep.
name for that.
I forget the name,
I
Yeah.
but
don't. I don't know
The
the name.
have
viewers
been.
help us. Drop
Yeah.
it down in the comment what I'm talking about. The thing where, is it like, it's, I don't know, where police set you up. It's an actual thing. So help us with that word.
Yes, sir. By the way, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. We're live everywhere every Tuesday, Wednesday, 8 p.m. Man, tune in with us.
Yes, sir.
But anyways, we got the last story. We have a young man. He ran over his girlfriend on her birthday, and then He killed her. So with that being said, let's check out this.
Wow.
Insane.
Whoa.
All that, because when she was passed out, I thought she died. Like, I really thought I killed her, you know? And that wasn't what I was trying to do. She hopped in front of the car trying to be on some just extra shit, you know? So I get out the car, I'm like, hey, wake up, the police is coming first, come on, wake up. She's really like a dead body, bro. Like, she's really sitting there not moving, like, to the point where I open her eyes and I'm digging in her eyes, like, wake up, I'm slapping the shit out of her, bro. To the point where I thought she was dead, I'm keeping her, I socked her in her face. Wake up. Like, I'm scared. I don't want her to be dead. You feel me? I may not like you at the moment, but I don't want you to die, you know?
How many times did you sock her?
I only socked her one time. But slapping her, I probably slapped her like a good 10 times trying to wake her ass up. I'll keep it 100 with you. I was worried. I didn't want her to die, nothing. So I was slapping the shit out of her ass, just trying to wake her up.
Oh my God.
She never woke up.
This is the story of Lil Durk, aged 23,
How he's
a
speaking
mother of
about
one
the
who was
dead
beaten
is
and run over on her
insane.
birthday by her boyfriend, Cordante Walker, just hours after she finished celebrating her 23rd birthday. After partying with friends and families, Lord and Cordante were heading home in Cordante's car to their apartment when everything went south between the couple. Argument led to Cordante ending her life on a day that was supposed to be a day of celebration. In this video, we will be playing the 911 calls and his confession with the police as well as his sentencing in the court. Soon after she broke up with the father of her child, she opted for someone else. This person is who would end up taking her life in a terrible manner. His name is Cordante Walker, age 23. He was a wannabe rapper.
Not a wannabe rapper. Whoever voicing over this is kind of shady.
This the same guy that called the trash garbage man. Remember? That's the same one.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. But his song kind of sounds good, but not the wannabe rapper. Yeah, y'all did that down there to the true crime, twisted crimes. Y'all did that.
He had nothing going for him. Cordante was already convicted previously for domestic violence. Lord could have not dated him, but out of pity for him, he gave him a chance in her life. They were all lovey-dovey sometimes on social media. Unfortunately, things will end between them on Lord's 20th.
Hold on, sorry people. Let me stop it right there right quick. That's social media shit, people. Most people you see lovey-dovey on social media, this should be fake as fuck. Bro. Most people, I'll say 98% of them just be fake as fuck, man. My bad. I had
to never made it on my page.
We're gonna have to post his argument too if we're gonna post his pic.
Yeah, I had to
go viral.
Right.
You see, hold on. Let me play it and then we'll talk about it after.
All right.
Third birthday. It was not a new thing for him to be involved in domestic violence. On the day, she visited her parent and celebrated her birthday along with Cordante. After getting tipsy, Cordante decided it was time to go home with her because they lived together. Somewhere during this trip home, Cordante got upset about something and started putting hands on her, so she told him to drop her off. Immediately she got out. He got out too and started beating her, then got back in the car and hit her with the car. A man who was sitting nearby saw the whole commotion and confronted him, then later called the cops. Here is the 911 call.
First, calm down now!
What are you reporting?
Hey, I need an emergency now. 24718 102nd Place Southeast. Hurry up, I got someone at gunpoint. Calm down now, don't move the person, you just ran the person over.
After the police arrived, they saw Lord dead on the floor. They were able to arrest Cordante even though he tried fleeing. He was eventually charged for the murder.
An eyewitness in this case told Lulis Kimolin's family he'll never get the sound of her screams out of his head. As the young mother's harrowing final moments haunt so many, family agonizes over how it got to this point and what more could have been done to get her out of the relationship that prosecutors say ended her life.
The witness called 911, but Walker quickly fled, dragging Lulis's lifeless body into his car. Her partially nude body was later found behind a nearby business. For loved ones, having her funeral so close to celebrating her birth still feels unreal.
Today,
he asked to face them.
I truly, sincerely apologize. And how you guys feel needs to be validated. You feel me? So I just apologize. And no love is lost on my side. I love all you guys, and you guys deserve this moment.
A rare moment of humility as Cordante recognizes the irreparable harm he has inflicted on both families. His mother sharing her relationship with Cordante's father, saying they lived in House of Horrors, claiming their relationship had everything to do with his development and his explosion the night of Lulis's death.
The judge saying that this is one of the most egregious cases of domestic violence the court has ever seen. This, of course, weighing into the decision that, of course, was made today. Again, Cordante is facing 204 months in prison for felony murder of Lulis Kimolin and 5 months for unlawful possession of a firearm, which will be served concurrently. He will also be tasked with battery courses therapy, and he will not be allowed to drink as part of a 3-year community custody sentence when he is released.
Wow, that was
What? He's
What?
getting out? He's getting out?
That's why I'm looking. They said 300 and something months. That's like what? I don't know, 10, 20 years.
Right. I'm not even
That's
trying to do the math,
crazy.
but the fact that he didn't say life or the death penalty was enough.
Hello.
That
You're
is
putting
body
Where is
port.
it at?
They
Where is
found
it?
They said this was the worst case of domestic violence. Well, y'all need to set an example. There's that.
Hello.
Y'all gonna make this a okay thing in that little city, apparently.
I don't know where that. I
On
don't
the
know where that.
girl's birthday.
He drug her under the car all the way to like another building and then tried to flee. And the
Listen,
man had
Yes,
to hold
so
him at gunpoint to get him to stop.
listen to
Oh
the way he
man.
described it. Listen to this. Listen to
All
him.
that, because when she was passed out, I thought she died. Like, I really thought I killed her, you know? And that wasn't what I was trying to do. She hopped in front of the car trying to be on some just extra shit, you know? So I get out the car, I'm like, babe, wake up, the police is coming for us, the police is coming up for us, come on, wake up, wake up. She's really like a dead body, bro. Like, she's really sitting there not moving, like, to the point to where I open her eyes and I'm digging in her eyes, like, wake up, I'm slapping the shit out of her.
God damn it.
that's
What?
crazy.
I just hope they didn't play
That
this in the courtroom.
child. Why did they let him speak to the peoples? This is crazy on her birthday. She was
On
probably having too much fun while she was out. This is why you got to be careful. This is why you got to be careful. I can remember being on the hood of somebody's car one
Mm.
time.
On her
Like I
birthday?
can definitely remember being on, and they accelerated over Tickle Me Hill in
Mm.
downtown Fort Pierce, and I'm
Mm.
looking like, and they flew across that bitch, and I'm literally having to hold on to the hood of the car for dear life. Get out of these situations. Luckily, I got out alive.
damn.
Right. Luckily for you. A lot of people don't like this. But
Poor soul. And again,
Wow.
yeah.
like you said, like they be painting everything out to be so good and gravy on the book for what?
Mm-hmm.
If this crazy.
And also
This
she
is
was
crazy.
she was just leaving someone and she just got with him too. So maybe it's also kind of like he
Jealousy
didn't
stuff.
value her. He didn't value her clearly.
And now you leaving a kid motherless,
Mm-hmm. She was
and
20.
he only got they didn't give him life.
She was only 23 years old.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Not even
And
25.
he'll get out. Yeah, and he'll get out, and he'll still have the rest of his life because he's the same age as her.
Yeah. Damn.
And sad. Hopefully, and everyone just needs to stay away from him because when he gets out, it's not going to be good. So yeah,
Well, hopefully
justice
by the
for
time
her.
he gets out, he is rehabilitated, and hopefully he's
You
learned
think?
his lesson. But I hopefully this is a lesson to anybody that's watching this. You get what
Mm.
I'm saying? There's no stealing and there's no telling. Like shit can get crazy. I've been in
Yeah.
crazy situations, and it's like you already know how emotions are heightened on special days. You get what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
on your special days, sometimes your biggest hater be the person that's supposed to be supporting you the most. She was probably looking good, having a good old
Hold on,
time.
Princess. Say it again. Say it again. Hold on. Say it again. Say it again.
Sometimes the person you laid up with is supposed to be supporting you be your biggest hater. Like they're
God
supposed to be
damn it.
supporting you the most. And
You
it's
nasty.
your day. So regardless of what happened, this is your day. You get what I'm saying? You know
Mm-hmm.
he was hating. And then for the way they described him, he had nothing going on. So you already know the hate be real when you ain't got nothing going on.
Man,
And
I've
it's
been,
your
You got a
birthday.
pretty, yeah, and
You
she
get
was
what I'm
probably
saying? I
doing
probably
her
didn't pay for
thing.
anything for your birthday. Like I feel like shit.
Yeah.
I've been
And
there
then
before. Wait,
yeah,
I've
and
been
then
with somebody. Oh, go ahead, go ahead.
no, you go ahead, go ahead.
I've been with somebody, motherfucker ain't got shit going on, and yeah, and yeah, the way you said it, cause you nailed it, man. You
He'll
Uh-huh.
know,
be your biggest hater.
got nothing going on, and then come to realize I was with the biggest snake. The snake was behind my back. Man. I'm watching outside, but the snake was behind my back. You know,
Hello. You let the snake in the house.
man, who you
Just
telling?
like Dirk
Mm.
them bought the house
Right.
for the snake.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
Wow, man, that's
Makes sense.
I was gonna wise up. Everybody that say they love you don't love you. Cause there are certain things that love does not do. And this is one of them.
exactly. Wow, that is insane. Let us know in the comment section, man.
Mm-hmm.
Let us know what you think. Let us know if
Right.
you've been in that type of situation where somebody you thought or say, somebody that say they love you, and then a few
Right.
years later you see the truth.
On my birthday. That's crazy. It's crazy to be doing it regardless. But
Right.
with these
On
type of
that day?
situations, go ahead, chicken.
No, I'm saying, but on that day, like, yeah,
On
kind of
that day,
extra.
and these type of situations don't just happen. They've been
Mm-mm.
happening. It just gets out of control.
Right. It does.
Dang, man, that is insane. But
I want to know
anyway,
what city this is.
I don't remember which city that was.
I'll go back and look at it. But I'm just saying that has to be a small city because yeah, these they were supposed to give you a lot more.
Oh,
A
yeah.
lot.
Hell
That is, but anyways, man, hop in the comment section. Let us know what you think. And don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, man. Every Tuesday, Wednesday, 8 p.m. We're live. Cause I can. Big chicken.
yeah. Yo,
Yeah.
we appreciate everybody.